And we are back with another episode of Bad Rolls. Time to bring on the wonderful and amazing cast of players that we have on the show. There they are.
Hello.
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 Oh yeah.
Hello?
Oh yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Is
Hello.
it Saturday already?
Hello.
Hi.
Who phone? Who
It's
this?
Saturday. It is Saturday.
Hello.
Yes.
I was
Is
just
it
gonna keep
Saturday
saying
yet?
hello
It's
over and over.
Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah,
hello.
that's the whole show.
Hello.
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 Hi.
I was trying to do it 3
4
students.
hours of hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hi.
So yes, we do have all the players are here, at least for part of this game. Poincat, aka Raven, will have to leave partway into the episode, so we'll see how they handle, if you saw last week, if they handle it before then, but we're going to go into announcements real fast, and then we're going to get into a recap, because we're a little late, so. Announcements, anyone?
Normal announcement, but on top of that, the originally was planning a 24-hour live stream for after Captain's Table this week, but a combination of my wife hurting her leg, my parents going out of town, and not knowing that it was Extra Life Week, we're gonna delay it till later. Well, I'm still thinking about how to make it work, but stay tuned for that. We're still gonna do it. It's just gonna be probably later this month.
And I will be gone next week because I am a chat volunteer for a charity event called Desert Bus, or Desert Bus for Hope, that happens next weekend and will probably continue the entire week. For those who don't know what Desert Bus is, it's a event for Child's Play, where they raise money. Playing the most boring game ever made. It's called Desert Bus. It's really boring. You drive a bus through a desert on a straight road for 8 hours. It doesn't get more exciting than that. But to make it entertaining, they have giveaways, they have auctions, they have challenges where you draw stuff, you win super cool prizes. If you like Magic or D&D or any kind of like nerd property, there's something really cool there you can win. So I would check that out. And meanwhile, also to entertain you, they do sketches and dances and songs and every kind of thing you want. It's really cool. So you should check that out. Because that happens next week.
So I was thinking you're actually going to be driving a bus through the desert.
I'd pay to.
No.
I'd
Oh
pay
my
for that.
god, they should do a real desert bus stream some year.
They have talked about it, and they just said like logistics are just not possible.
The streaming of that would be impossible.
No, yeah, they had I think 3 years ago they had fangamer.com, the website sells t-shirts and stuff. They
Mhm.
make the official Desert Bus t-shirt every year. They had a race with the Fangamer people in a van trying to race the bus to Las Vegas, because you drive from Tucson to Las Vegas. So yeah, they did that a few years ago, and they had like call-ins for Skype and stuff whenever they could find internet.
Yeah, in the desert it might be tough.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a really cool event. I'll be, as I said, I'm a chat volunteer, so I'm moderating. I'll be hanging out there talking to everybody. So if you wanna come and hang out, I'll be there.
Cool. Thanks for sharing that.
Super awesome. Any other announcements from anyone?
I'm hungover. Is that an announcement?
That is an announcement. That doesn't happen.
I announce.
Wait, no, it happens all the time.
Quietly.
I'm announcing that Flint is running for president in 2020.
Done.
I thought that was Grakees.
Grakees and Flint are running against each other. Head to head. You're gonna have to decide.
Flint's running on the wig ticket.
Yeah.
He's gonna have a big
Wig
white
party.
powdered wig.
And Grakees is running on the hugs ticket.
Yes.
And Brett would be eligible, but he wasn't actually. He's not actually born in Baronia, so he actually can't run for president.
He wasn't
Born
born in
outside.
Baronia. He was born on a small island off of Baronia that they conquered later. And the way the rules were written, he isn't eligible. Plus,
Yeah.
he's a
As
felon.
soon as they change the laws.
Yeah, since they changed the laws, though. As soon as they changed the laws.
You guys have my vote, that's for sure.
You can vote more than once in Baronia.
Oh.
Candidacy for the UE Imperator. You can vote for me. I promise free beer for all UE citizens and the death and destruction to our enemies.
That's a pretty
That
good
sounds
platform.
like a win-win.
Yeah.
Messer.
I'm also gonna. I will also build a wall to keep the Vandal out.
A big space wall.
Big
Yeah.
space wall. Big space wall.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna legalize
It's
space
the
weed.
biggest space wall.
I'm
20
legalizing space weed. I'm gonna beat you.
that.
And I am legalizing space weed.
God damn it! He took my platform.
Yes.
Oh, that's good.
And space hookers. That's how this works. Space
Well,
prostitution.
I'm gonna build the space wall out of space weed.
Wow. I don't know if that's
The-
going to work
the
out
Van-
so well.
I think I'm already
Oh,
conceding
it'll
my.
work great because we just light it and the Vandwuller then chill.
Oh. Why are we even fighting, man?
Exactly. Either
Let's
that or
move
they'll
down
get the
this wall.
munchies and it'll make it even worse for us because I think they eat people.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yum
Yeah.
yum.
good thing
That
you
might
thought through
backfire.
that.
Yeah. I actually think through my platform ideas, unlike other people.
What do you mean the person who's saying that their opponent is going to be bringing 650 million people into the country in the first week,
Yeah.
like immigrants, even though there's only half of that live here right now?
Yeah.
And it took
Yeah,
you how
yeah.
many hundred years to get to that?
You know, math isn't certain people's strong suit. We
You
don't
don't
fault them
question
for
magic.
that. I fault them for that.
You know,
Uh,
Teleporters.
sorcery.
so
It's the time for
on those crazy
It's
nights,
time for D&D.
What? Is that
Do
what
not
we're doing?
disturb. Wait, no.
Don't do it. Or donut day.
Donut
Oh,
day!
yeah, that's the announcement. It's Donut
I'll
Day.
be right back.
Oh yeah, it is. It is
Actual
donut day.
donut day.
I don't have any
So,
donuts.
Alright.
Yeah, if you can get donuts, go get donuts.
No, don't after the show. After
Yeah,
the
after
show,
the
get
show,
donuts.
go get
after
donuts.
the show, get donuts.
Unless you can take us with you, and then you can go
Is
get
there-
my
is
donuts.
there
We can
like-
all just go get donuts real fast. I mean, it could be fun.
Is-
I've got
Isn't
a
there
duck
like
I don't
uh,
have time. You don't
We
have
don't-
time to go
donut
get
delivery in
donuts.
the
No.
US?
No, there might be, but you can do that. You can do donut delivery, but you don't have time to get it because it's time for a recap.
Did you just say donut delivery and recap?
I said
recap donut delivery.
The DM has spoken.
So, on the last episode of Bad Rolls, our adventurers, the Minotaurists, had come through a scenario where they were assaulted in a pub by mysterious agents that they recognized as the guards of the captain they had battled on the open fields and had seen in the forest. Trying to investigate further, decide whether or not they would go after the Thin Gain Fortress itself, or seek other plots, they planned and planned, deciding to move forward with an idea that had been broached to anger the goblins that they had discovered towards the Thin Gains. They headed back into the forest to find the ceiling of a cavern that had collapsed as part of a trap that they had come across earlier. Proceeding down into the cavern, they headed northward, listening intently in the tunnels, finding themselves traveling a couple of miles in, hearing a unusual creature in the forest somewhere once again. After traveling through the tunnels, they heard screams and cries, the clashes of metal on metal, and followed them further in. They found themselves before a carved-out section, a constructed area within the natural rock itself. A room. Peeking through the doorway, trying to keep quiet and stealth, they noticed green blood. Opening the door further, they found goblins dead on the ground, and the bodies of the Tem proper military that had fallen before in Milbal. Stepping out from behind a pillar, the sergeant they had been seeking, clapping slowly, smirk on his face, looking at them, congratulating them on not being complete morons, and coming up with a rather great plan to anger the goblins towards the side that wasn't necessarily his. With that, he snapped his fingers, and the captain, along with the guard, the captain that they had thought they had slain, stepped out from behind a pillar, leveled his weapon, and fired, punching a hole through Flint's shoulder, dropping one of his own men, and ricocheting a shot around 2 of the other members of the Minotaurists. We pick up there, with combat ensuing, and Zangulus having hidden deeply in the shadows, getting 1 shot on opening before everything really goes to hell for them. All right,
Shoot him in the
Zangulus, what are you
jack.
doing? You've had
Taking
time
a
to
shot
think
at the
about it.
captain.
You're going right at the captain, the one with the gun?
Yep.
Go for it.
Come on.
27.
That's gonna
Jeez.
hit. Rangers hit
I-
hard.
Good, we need that.
I'd be surprised if it didn't.
I'd be worried if it didn't.
For
That's-
7 damage
7 damage. All right.
as I jump out from the shadows. And...
You get your second shot also, because you get
Oh,
two
I get a
attacks.
second shot?
Yeah, you get
It's a regular
your
action.
1 action, which is 2 shots. So you get your 2 shots, your 1 action.
Only 25 on that one.
Only 20.
Only a 25 to hit. All right.
Oh,
How
my God.
disappointing.
For 11 damage.
This is all right. You're opening up strong. 18 damage on the opener. 2 arrows off your bows. You step out of the shadows now from behind a pillar. Aim at the captain who lowered his gun. Just both shots come off, punching him right near each other, just underneath a little strap of leather he had in his chest. Looks over at you. Not many can hide from us. Ugh. You see the sergeant standing there, just looks at you, unconcerned. All right, I guess we're doing this then. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh, hey, that's not bad. For once.
That is pretty good.
Could be worse.
Me too.
Double whammy. No
You
whammy.
know what? Just let Flint go first so he can, like, cleave the sergeant in half.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah. I like
But
to hold
Flint-
my action until Flint have killed everybody.
That actually might not be a bad idea.
All right, so 25 to 20.
22.
Eric leading off.
As usual.
20 to
As
15.
usual.
18.
17.
19.
Oh,
damn.
jeez.
Yeah.
I always roll good initiative. I just don't roll good on anything
19,
else.
Zangulus had an 18, 17 for Raven, right? Raven, you were 17? Okay, good, got it.
Yes.
Then that goes here. Okay, 15 to 10.
13.
Let's see, with 13, that puts them there. And Flint, what'd you get?
5.
We need Flint to go first. 5.
Good.
Flint
Five.
was really confused about getting hurt. He's just really confused.
so.
He just got hurt.
Very
He's like,
confused.
blood? My own
Yeah.
blood? No one makes me bleed my own blood.
Yeah, I'm picturing more of a Gara scene with him. It's so warm and wet.
Oh.
What is this? My blood! All right, Carrick, you're leading us off. What are you doing?
How clustered are they?
They are, it's 100 by 100 foot room. And they are on pillars all separating each other. There's within, the pillars are about 20 feet apart. And I think I know what you're going to go for, so you can catch 2 of them with that ability. The captain is next to one of them. let's see, if they're 20 feet apart, yeah, you could catch 2 of them with that specific spell that I know you're aiming for.
I throw fireball.
That's what I thought you were doing. All right, you could hit the sergeant who's all the way across the room by the other set of doors, and one of the guys behind a pillar. You could hit the captain and one of his men. Which are you going for? Who you aiming?
I'm
Okay,
hitting
okay.
the captain.
Did
Going after the captain?
Carrick just say he's throwing a fireball?
He just said he's throwing a fireball.
When did Carrick become a badass?
Also, when did Carrick making big explosions and balls of fire ever turn out well?
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
hold on. At least he will get caught in it. That's the answer.
What's your spell DC?
My spell DC is 15.
Okay. Nope. All right, as you see Carrick now, instead of singing as he normally did, and
Oh, no, I have a thing for this.
Oh, you do? Oh, do it.
All right.
Pulls out his lute, starts strumming in a way you've never heard a lute play before. Almost this odd, mystical air. The song comes up off to the top, and you see a very familiar spark of red energy come off with an orange swirling piece around it. As it gets across the room, the orange meets the red spark, and boom! A large detonation in this room goes off. You see the bright light and feel the heat of a fireball. Now Carrick throwing something that you never knew him capable of before. The fire goes off, surrounding the captain and one of his men. Roll your damage.
Let's see how much is that. That is 8d6.
What?
I don't have that many.
What? Are you serious?
Holy crap.
Fireballs are sick.
I'm gonna
Fireballs
need a
are
calculator for this because I don't have that many d6s.
Just
How many
roll
D6
them in
do
a
you
group.
have?
Tell me what you got. I'll
Bless
keep
you.
track.
Thank you.
Bless you again.
6.
8d6.
Yeah, they're fireballs, but it's. I think you can use it once. That's it. Like you can't like keep using that one spell over and over again.
That's
Yeah,
so
but the spell slots
insane. I don't
for
want
it.
anyone to use it against me.
But we've been the receiving end twice. Don't you remember?
I don't remember it being that bad.
Like half of us got killed the last time the fireball went off on us, including Carrick.
Oh.
That is 30.
Oh, above average. All right. As the fire clears and the smoke starts to dissipate, you see the captain now just drop to his knees, burnt. The flesh almost like molten rock across him. His eyes roll back and he just collapses to the ground. The other that was standing there at the pillar just gone. Just ash on the ground.
Oh, nice.
That was fast.
Yeah.
What now? What now?
Garrett, you're up.
Are you not entertained?
I'm not.
Sick
All right. So
burn,
how
dude.
far away is the captain from me?
From you, 80 feet. He's across the room.
He's 80 feet. Is there any of them near us?
Yeah, there's the pillars staged up near you. So
Are there any of the undead looking motherfuckers, like the like totally dudes we killed around us?
Yeah, they're there. They don't look undead, but they're there.
I mean, they look like we killed them, so they look like they've been patched up, kind of thing, right?
No, they don't look like you killed them.
At all.
They look like themselves,
Oh, okay.
but they're back.
I thought you said they were like all gnarly looking.
Yeah, you told us they were all gnarly looking last episode.
They're not now.
Oh.
Like within the seconds that we saw them, they went from gnarly looking to.
Oh. Well, that's creepy.
They got better.
Yeah.
Wait, who's that?
The guys we killed.
The ones in the bar.
Yeah.
Oh.
They look better now.
They look better now.
As they started
Um,
stepping out of the shadows, they looked nasty at first, and now not so much. You don't know if it was a trick of your eyes or if there's something else going on.
All right. So,
You can roll to find out if you want.
is there any within 60 feet of me?
Yeah, especially if you proceed forward, If you move forward your movement, you can catch all of them within 60 feet of you.
Okay. So what I'm going to do...
sergeant.
Oh,
What I'm going to do is I'm going to move forward to about, well, within, so I can be within range of the captain.
The captain's on the ground just...
Oh, is he dead? Does he look dead? Is he moving?
He's not moving. He's burned to a crisp with bits of flesh peeking through, smoke coming off the body, and just laying there after
Okay.
the fireball went off.
Okay, well, we're going to make sure to dismember everybody and light them on fire because this is some troll level shit. And I'm going to step forward to the sergeant and just point at him. Just point at him. Be like, you're going to die today. You are going to die today. Sayune will make it happen. And with that, I hold on to my holy symbol and be like, Sayune, fuck this man up. And I'm trying to figure out I never figured out what this was. So I'm going to assume that it's like a halberd. But I'm using spiritual weapon, which is
Okay. You can say what the weapon looks like.
yeah.
okay.
I know what you're doing.
I'm trying to figure out what, because there's actually like the weapon for the deity. Hold on.
A lot of times for Sayune, I can't remember her weapon actually, because her symbol's a rose. Though knowing you, a whip would be appropriate. You could make it all thorny along there, like a rose, a bit of rose, and then a whip because you.
Historically, yeah, we'll undo that. Fucking, we'll pull some Sailor Moon level shit out here and throw out a rose whip.
Yu Yu Hakusho, but
oh yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho, right? Gotta. I'm gonna get butchered for that for mixing up my animes. And this whip like just appears in front of him,
yes.
And then as I like hold my hand on my holy symbol, my other hand just like pantomimes it like across his face and
roll the spell attack. That's your bonus action to do that.
Oh, it's a bonus action.
Yeah, commanding the spiritual weapon's a bonus action every round, so you can attack
and then you can
use your
keep it.
spiritual weapon.
Nice.
And you can move it 20 feet in
Yeah.
round, I believe it is.
And it can a melee attack against a creature within 5 feet.
Yep.
It's equal to 1d8 plus my spellcasting modifier.
Yep.
And it's
the melee attack is it's your spellcasting modifier to do the melee attack because you're using it as a spell
so it's
weapon.
okay. So it's my I roll and then plus my spellcasting modifier. Okay. 20, non-natural.
20 does not hit.
Oh.
As the whip comes down across him, you see him throw himself backwards out of the way in a bending motion and stand back up, looks at you and just goes, "Really? Did you think something that simple would work?" Iski, you very much recognize the style that he was doing there. You're getting more and more familiar with their combat.
Drunken monkey.
All right, Zangulus, you're up.
All right. So the captain's down. One other guy is completely obliterated.
Captain's down. 2 guys are dead. The captain shot one of them because
that's
he has
right.
to hit the 4 targets, and there were only 3 of you in the room at that moment
Okay.
that they could see. You were hidden in the room, and two of you are outside. Raven and Iski are just outside the doors.
And there are how many left on the pillars?
There's 2 more left on the pillars.
Okay. I
No,
will
3
take it.
left on the pillars and the sergeant. Sorry, there's 3 on the pillars and the sergeant.
Yeah. Okay. I will cast then Hunter's Mark on one of the guys on the pillars. and take a shot at him.
All right.
21.
That hits.
Okay. For 20 damage.
All right. The shot goes off.
A
You
really
come
good
around
roll.
the pillar, aim, take shot. It pierces him in the side, just and you see him fall to his knees to the ground, and just blood starts to pool under him.
All right, I'm gonna take another shot at him. I want to make sure he goes down.
At the guy that's on the ground now, not moving.
Oh, he's not moving?
Yeah, he's not moving. He's just
Oh.
on the ground.
Just keep shooting at him.
You can shoot at him
These
again.
guys can't die. Burn them bodies.
You can shoot at him again if you want. Your call.
No, sorry. I thought he went just down. I didn't know
No,
he's
all the way down, just
okay.
and blood pooling under him.
Okay.
I mean,
Then
if
I'm
he's
going-
prone, you do get an advantage.
Not on range. Range shots are
Oh.
disadvantage with prone.
Then I'm going to take a shot at the sergeant, even though it's probably
Alright.
a bad idea. I wouldn't know better. Oh, I missed anyway. 12.
Yeah, the shot
20
goes
missed.
off and just
Yeah.
right over his shoulder. He doesn't even flinch at it
Oh,
coming in.
damn it.
Like he knew the shot was way off. Just kind of looks over at you. You see him almost studying all of you as he's looking across the room. Everything
We're not
he's
gonna
doing
like
is
this guy.
very calculated. All right, Raven, you're up. You're just outside the doors. The doors have been pushed open as Garrett and Flint were the first ones in the room and just kind of barged their way in to see what was going on. So you can see the full battle going in front of you.
How far is the closest one to me?
The closest one to you is only about 40 feet away. There are two left on the left side, one on the... No, the one on the right was just dropped. So there's only two of those
Okay.
guys left on the left side. About 40 feet
Alright.
away, 60, and then all the way across the room
All
at
right.
100.
Shoot at the ones to me.
All right.
Nat 20.
That'll hit.
Well, that's
Going well
good.
for us so far. Shouldn't have said that.
So wait, you roll first, double the dice, and then add your bonus?
Yes, including your sneak attack damage because you were,
Alright, I
you
need
were
a
outside the
calculator.
door and they didn't see you.
Yay, this is where being a rogue is fun.
Yeah, nat 20 is when you get a backstab or a sneak attack. Yeah, that's usually painful for the other side.
10. 3d6. Sweet. Do I also double the sneak attack bonus?
Yeah, that gets doubled too. All dice are doubled on.
Oh
crit.
my goodness.
So much maths.
31 damage.
Jesus.
You see Raven peek her head out around the door, aim with the bow. Oh, she's going opposite hand for this because she's on the left-hand door where it was shut. She goes opposite hand, which, Zangulus, you look over and you're just like, you can't make a shot with as she releases the arrow. And it was just in perfect time to one of the guards turning his head. You see the shot pierce him right between the eyes perfectly, arrow out the back. He doesn't even utter a word, just drops. Just no words, nothing, just perfect shot. Instant assassination of him.
So how many of them were on the ground? Like 4?
Yeah.
5.
5.
6.
And there were
5
7.
in the captain. 5 in the
Five.
captain. Yep.
And there were 7 total.
Yep. These guys are dropping easy.
Okay, so it means
That
we need to burn
worries
their
me.
bodies. Yeah,
Yeah,
it means we need to
I've
burn
heard
their
they dropped
bodies.
way
At some point.
All right. So that brings us to he's on the ground. So no, Iski, you're up.
Okay, I need you to set the scene again for me. So,
There's
We got
a large 100 by 100 foot room before you. There's a tapestry along one wall, torch sconces casting a sort of flickering low light across the room. It's not horribly bright in here. It's just bright enough to get some light. There are pillars set 20 feet apart across the middle of the room. they seem more decorative than for stability. And those are about 20 feet off the wall and 20 feet apart, making about 60 feet total worth of pillars across the center. The sergeant is straight across at another pair of double doors like the ones that you entered through. And the pillar to his right, your left, closest to him, is where the one remaining guard-looking guy stands still.
It would be funny if they all die before it gets to Flint's turn, though.
Oh,
I'm not confident that they will stay dead, frankly, but
No,
they're not.
See.
not either.
And they threw the first attack at us? Is
Oh
that
yeah,
right?
they did.
Okay.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Alright. I'm torn.
Kill them.
Kill them. Your mind compels you.
Okay. I think what I'm going to attempt is to, because I'm outside right now, I'm gonna step of the wind it really quick up to the sergeant, right in front of his face.
With your step of the wind, what's your movement right now? 45 feet or 40 feet?
Or I think it's 40.
You can get 80 feet then. If you step of the wind, you can get 20 feet away from him.
Okay, so I'll be 20 feet from him?
Yep.
Okay, then what I would like to do...
That'll use your movement and your bonus action.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, because
It'll
step
be-
of the wind
it's-
uses bonus action to
yeah.
dash.
It's 45 feet, by the way.
It is
It went-
45?
It bumped up when we leveled, I remember.
Okay,
Oh,
it did
okay.
bump up. That's what I wasn't sure of. All right,
Yeah.
so you can get 10 feet away from him doing that then. Anywhere up to 10 feet away. And 10 feet away lets you do that other ability if you want to.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Bangs of the Fire Snake
Yep, we are.
let you strike at 10 feet with
Yep.
a melee attack.
Yep, we're gonna try it.
All right, so make sure you mark off 2 of your 6 key points, so you have 4 left.
Yep.
is that the sound you make when you're doing it?
Yeah.
It's like a dying cat. Yeah.
It's Dragonborn language. It means
You've never heard her
die.
you've never heard her speak Draconic before, but apparently she just said something in Draconic. You have no idea what it stands for.
You're all
no
gonna
idea
die.
what it means.
I feel very threatened.
You do realize it is canon now that Draconic for you're all going to die is.
That's fine. It becomes very natural to me, so this is fine.
I think that's brilliant because next time we're gonna fight a dragon. We're gonna hear Grakees go. We're like, oh crap, that dragon's gonna eat us, you know?
It's a big wind up, a big show, a lot of stomping, and then it's the.
Oh, Bob.
I'm writing it down.
Yeah, me too.
And so it was.
What? It's like how this is.
Yeah.
It's this.
You speak like an elf?
You speak like an elf.
Yeah, talk like an elf.
Yeah.
Talk like an elf.
There, it's in my book. It's legit. That's canon now.
Oh crap! Now I gotta write it
It
in
is
my
now
book.
lore.
How
How many O's and O's are in that?
It's a capital O, 2 little O's, capital O, 2 little O's, capital O, little O.
Got it.
Okay, I was gonna say what we need is now I need to invent a you talk like a dragonborn and that symbol just to be or
Yeah.
All right, what are you doing? Your attack. Make the roll.
$20.
Natural
Crit?
20.
Ooh, yeah.
That's a crit. All right.
Nice.
Well,
A fair
Roll
game.
your. What is she at for damage now? D6.
It is 1d10.
And a d6 for her punch. It counts as a physical.
Oh,
attack,
and the
too.
punch? Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know it was the punch
Very
too.
nice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why it's a shorter range one. So it adds the d10, extends the range to a 10-foot strike, and is also a melee attack.
Damn.
Okay, sorry.
That's
Say
why
that
it's
again.
also
One-
deals an extra. So you get you roll a d6 and a d10.
Two. 10.
Okay, so that's 12, that's 24, and
Okay.
then add your modifier to it, which is your dexterity, which is plus what for her?
It's dexterity.
2. Is it just the modifier is plus 2 for dexterity?
Okay, so that's 26 points of damage.
Damn.
It's so smash.
All right. As you see Iski now throw her arms behind her, she just darts across the room fast, even faster now than you remember her. Slides to a stop. You see her hand catch fire as she comes up. Whips her hand forward in a strike. A snake form comes off of her arm, out in the form of a flame. The sergeant steps in, tries to duck under it, and moves in a way to move to the side. However, doesn't see the fangs in the head wrapping around as he's dodging a piece of the punch. Catches him across the back of the neck. You see an explosion and a burst of fires. Almost smoke coming off the back of his head. Just. Oh. So, this is gonna be more fun than I thought.
Oh my god.
So I'm just a little curious, since it's fire damage, does that mean that he could also be on fire?
It doesn't set on fire with this spell.
Okay,
It's
I wasn't
fire
sure.
damage, but it doesn't set on fire.
Okay.
There's,
So like if you were to do it in the woods, it wouldn't catch the whole woods on fire.
it could because that's wood. It's not.
Oh,
people.
okay.
Setting people on
Okay.
fire is a little tougher than wood.
Yeah.
All right. Darting from behind the pillar, now seeing you strike at the sergeant there, Iski. One of the guards comes up. He pulls on a tab on his shoulder, and you see the armor drop off as he's wearing now a dark tunic again, like the one in the tavern. Hood pulled up, slides forward to you, and immediately goes into multiple strikes.
On who?
Iski.
Oh,
This,
that sucks.
that's gonna hit you. What's your EC?
It's like 13.
12.
Oh, 12.
Oh, wait,
That's
AC is
gonna hit.
13. 13. It's
Yeah,
13.
I was gonna say, I think it's 13.
It's 13.
Just gotta look up this ability again and make sure I do it exactly right. So,
Does she have dodge or anything like that?
that just makes it so they have disadvantage if she goes into a dodge stance, but she used her bonus to step in the wind.
These stray cats are everywhere, man.
They just love us.
Just wandering through
Dungeon cats.
through the dungeons, you know.
That's where all the
Stray
mice
cat
are.
entering the middle of the battle,
Like battle.
throwing you off completely. All right.
That's why I missed. The cat just rolled went between my legs as I was whipping. Like what?
So 2
Kizzy,
strikes
not
land
bad.
against you. Is
Okay.
Like half your size, Garrett.
Yeah, I could ride him into battle.
That's why the tail's
We need to get you a riding cat.
It's one of the
Nah.
guards.
We need a corgi. I need a corgi to ride in a battle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Battle Corgi!
As the first punch comes in, you notice it out of the corner of your eye. You're able to sidestep it. However, uses that momentum change to shift, come in with a kick, hitting you across the back and your ribs.
Oh.
Uses the momentum off of that to spin up into the air and kicks you right across the back of your head,
Ow.
rolling off of you and landing in the same spot again on the ground, doing, let's see, it was 13 points of damage.
Damn.
I'm fine.
I got you. I will make you feel beautiful. You are a beautiful.
Make
You-
me feel pretty
Amazing.
again.
You are pretty. I will call you pretty because you are pretty. I will make
Thank
you
you,
feel
Garrett.
prettier.
So it's
Alright.
the 13 damage?
Yes.
As that strike goes off, you see the
Nothing.
sergeant standing in front of, just a few feet in front of you, Iski. Thought I had more time to recover. Weaker than I should have been. Well, I guess it's time for you all to see who you're facing. New and improved. Isn't that right? Carrick. As he swings his foot down, slams it on the ground, and you see darkness pop up next to him. Just a sphere of darkness covering a section of the room, plunges his hand into it. And as he does, you see the bodies that had fallen to the ground, as well as the one that was still standing, turn into smoke and shadow, fall into the ground, and then all come into the sphere of darkness that he then steps into, and steps further out of sight. You have no idea where the hell he just went.
Is he becoming Voltron?
Oh dear.
The hell is going on?
I do not know.
Idea.
He said your name.
Yeah.
What is going on?
I don't know.
Why did he
Well,
say
obviously you should.
Again,
Did he say Carrick or
do not-
Garrett?
I
Carrick.
think he said Carrick.
Said Carrick, like gopher, but Carrick.
Look, I have no idea what these guys' deal are. Where did it go?
Flint, you're up.
Was there anyone left to kill?
You just saw him step into this ball of total darkness in the corner of the room. 20 feet. Actually, it's 40 feet across because it's 20 by 20. So it's
Are
a
there-
40-foot section that has just gone dark.
Are there bodies laying around?
No, they all disappeared into the shadow.
They went into the
Oh,
darkness.
Bodies.
You can't hide from me in there, you bugger. And I'll angrily charge in.
Literally attacking the darkness.
Yeah.
I'm into the darkness. He's in there somewhere. I'll find him.
All right, roll an attack with disadvantage.
Does it counteract with my recklessness?
If you do frenzied rage, or no, that's right,
Reckless
that's different. Reckless attack, yeah, it would counteract, and you just get straight rolls.
Wait. With reckless attack, he has no. Oh, he gets advantage, right?
Yeah, the other guy has advantage against him.
Yeah. What's my bloody attack roll? Not very high. 15? Wait,
You
16.
you swing through the darkness, not finding purchase on anything as you make your first swing. Go for your second attack.
Nothing but whiff.
You're in the middle. You see Flint step into this 40 by 40 foot area of just pure darkness and hear him grunting as you hear the sound of his axe cutting through the air. You don't find purchase on anything in there, and it is darker than you have ever known it. You could see in the dark typically, Flint. This is just nothing. It's like you're blind. It's slightly disconcerting.
Wait, he's inside the sphere.
Yep, he stepped into this 40-foot sphere of just pure black.
Huh.
Garrick, do you have dispel?
Carrick's up.
No.
Shoot in there. He'll be fine.
I have an idea.
Because all of your ideas have worked.
I think Flint will be fine. And hopefully it works.
This doesn't sound great.
Mhm.
What's
Let's
the
do
plan?
it.
You're gonna blow me up again.
No.
Yes.
I'm gonna tidal wave to darkness.
You're gonna
Then tidal wave the darkness.
You're using tidal wave.
Yes.
I gotta look this up to see how that's gonna affect the room.
Oh, yeah.
And the DM looks shocked by the spell you're going to cast.
Yeah, that's never a good sign. I gotta look this up. This isn't gonna end well.
Tidal wave isn't used that often by, say, bards. I was not expecting him to have tidal wave.
Oh, he's gonna like totally surfer this too. It's probably gonna be the
He's gonna ride it.
yeah.
Ride the wave.
If anybody could ride it, it would be Garrett.
Yeah.
Okay? You can make it 10 feet wide and 30 feet long.
Okay.
As this is a 40 by 40 sphere. What area of it are you covering?
I'm trying to hit the middle of the sphere, because that were
10 feet
it seemed
wide.
Like that's where they were going.
Okay,
So
10 feet wide and right across the middle is where you're going with it.
Yep.
All right. What's your spell DC?
15.
All right. Flint, make a dexterity saving throw.
Right.
Oh,
Garrett
boy.
pulls out his loot.
So does this, given the blackness, does this count as a scene effect?
Nope, because you can't see it coming.
Mother Funster!
Your ability
One
still
time
remains
in
useless.
like 3 months, I've been able to use my advantage against scene effects, and I can't bloody see it.
It's fine.
Can you do it to dodge the tidal wave though? No, because it's in the darkness.
Boo! Boo!
That would be 16.
That does beat it, so let's see.
Got lucky.
You're gonna take half damage and not get knocked prone. Roll your 4d8 damage.
4d8.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Wait, does that half as well because Flint is a barbarian and he's raging?
Did he say he was raging? I didn't hear him.
That's
call
the only way he
Yeah.
can use reckless attack.
All right. Grakees
Okay,
first
he is
two
raging.
are
Then
6,
yes,
6,
it'll
so
be half
12.
in half. So 12. All right. Roll again.
And 7 and 4.
So 11, 23. I always round up for the damage stuff. So Flint, you're gonna take 6 damage, and
Not bad.
no, he's actually gonna use that. So he's gonna take nothing. All right. You see Carrick. Do you have a song for this one too?
Wait, no.
As this discordant echo comes off of the lute now, again with that same odd ping to it, you see droplets of water flung into the air. Out of nowhere, those droplets all come together, expand very rapidly into this giant wall of water that just smashes down into the sphere. You see it come from the ceiling and just hit. Water spilling out now from the darkness itself as you hear Flint inside with a little bit of a grunt from the hit. Flint, you just feel something smash into you and you feel wet now. You have no idea what it was, but you just feel covered in wet and don't know why.
Well, that's weird.
I hope I hit somebody.
The water splashes up around that area. It would take out one of the torches. So one of the torches on the wall just extinguished by the water. Now the floor is just wet. Very, very wet in the room as the water spreads out. See, that would cover just the cubes. No, it would fill across the room, but it's just going to be a pretty slick floor. It's wet stone now. It's not puddled up huge anywhere.
Watch your
All right.
steps.
Garrett,
Can I see anybody?
you can see everyone but Flint and the sergeant who disappeared. You can't see them inside the darkness there.
Alrighty. Trying to see if my thing can move into there. So I'm going to move my whip into the darkness and attack the darkness. Try to attack him in the darkness.
Nice.
Spiritual weapon. I just want to see how far you can move it.
20 feet.
All right. You can basically move it right inside the first edge of the darkness itself and take a random swing.
Okay.
So roll with disadvantage.
Nope. Nope.
Ding.
You can feel the connection to the weapon swinging around, but it doesn't find purchase with anything. Just lashing out there.
No, that's a bonus. That's a bonus action.
Yep.
It's 1 minute total. It's not a concentration. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cast Detect Magic, and see if I can't see inside the darkness. At least like see if I can't see if I know the darkness is magical, but I'm trying to see like if there's anything else around me.
Okay. You focus on detecting magic. It extends out from yourself, keeping concentration on it. You detect the magical presence of the sphere of darkness. You don't detect anything. You detect your spiritual weapon. You don't quite detect Flint, seeing as he's more than 30 feet away.
30 feet away, yeah.
So you don't detect anything other than the sphere itself and your own spiritual weapon, nothing within 30 feet.
Okay, the Detect Magic lasts for a bit, so. And then my last, I still have a move action, right?
Yep.
I'm trying to move closer to the sphere.
Right up to the edge of it?
How
Or
close am I? I
inside?
mean, I'm not moving into it, but I'm moving out right up next to it if I can.
You can move 15 feet. You have enough movement that you can go right up to the edge of it and
Okay, yeah.
detect
That's what I'm doing.
pretty well within. As you detect within the sphere itself, you don't detect anything other than your spiritual weapon, the sphere, and now Flint's axe.
So I can see Flint's axe inside
You get
the.
like an odd shimmer of it. You recognize the sense of it, but you don't. You can't even see that outline that you normally would. You get a ping almost,
Okay.
and you've done it around the axe enough now that you recognize it, and the sense that it gives you, it almost as if each item has a slightly different sort of chill up your spine. The hairs stand up just a little different for everything, so you know what that is. You don't sense anything else. Zangulus.
I think I'm going to hold my action until something comes out of the sphere that's not Flint.
Okay.
Because it doesn't seem like shooting into it is such a good idea. But I do have an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
Since my hunter's mark didn't move from the guy I hit, and it's back to my turn,
Gotta see him to mark him.
huh?
Gotta see him to mark him.
No, he'd still be marked. The guy who vanished and went into the sphere.
You marked him earlier, I think is what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I already
The
marked the
sergeant.
guy.
You marked the
Sergeant.
guard.
Yes.
Yeah. The guard, you don't feel his presence.
Okay, that's what I
His
wasn't
presence-
sure of.
Yeah, his presence has dissipated. Your mark, as you feel it, is gone, and you
Okay.
don't see anyone to move it to.
Okay, that was my only question then. Yeah, I'm gonna
the
hold
mark
until...
didn't move inside the sphere. You don't sense anything in there.
Gotcha. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until... wait and see if anything comes out of the sphere then, again, other than Flint.
All right, so take a shot if anything comes out other than Flint.
Correct.
All right. So that's that. Oh, whoops. Got that wrong. New initiative order with the change here. All right, so he gets... I just got to look up his ability one more time because I had it on a printed out piece of paper that I can't find now. All
I completely forgot I had this spell. Should have used this one.
Oh well. Later. How does this
I don't know, I'll probably use it next turn.
Got it. You hear the sound of footsteps quickly through the darkness itself as you see a person coming out of the edge. Zangulus, you get a shot.
Okay. 24.
That does hit, yes. You get 2 attacks on an action, right?
Yes.
All right, you'll have both of your shots at him.
All right, that was for 7 damage.
Okay.
Second one is 23.
Uh, 23.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. $17 damage.
Damn. Ranger going to work.
Yes.
As you see just this vague motion coming out of the edge of someone with now blonde hair, dark colored robes wrapped around him. He steps out. You fire off 2 arrows immediately. The first arrow lands, hits him. Ugh. The second arrow... Let's see what he does with it. Did I do that right? I have all these on a sheet, but I can't find it, so...
Damn monks.
Aww.
Yeah.
Blonde
so
hair.
it's
Did
that
they-
plus...
Today I'll just go Super Saiyan.
Yep.
It was 17 damage.
Yes.
He caught it by dead even. Takes...
Oh my goodness.
You see the shadow wrap around the arrow again as he flicks his wrist out, and the arrow just comes streaking straight back at you. What's your AC?
17.
He just misses as the arrow goes over your shoulder and sticks in the wall, trying to send the shot back at you. Looks over at you and goes, mm-mm. Starts running in your direction, steps next to a pillar, and as he does, steps into the shadow of the pillar, turns into smoke and darkness and shadow, comes out right behind you with his fist up and just goes in for a strike. So he is going to do, let's see, he's burned 3. So he's burned 3. All right. I've just got to keep track of this stuff since I don't have his character sheet. He's going to burn that, and then he's going to do this. Okay. Comes out, fist starts coming down towards you. He gets advantage on this attack because he came out of the shadow step. And negated that one. You said 15 AC?
17.
17 AC. Damn it, he just missed. First strike comes out.
Don't
and
sound so
just
disappointed.
misses as you
I'm not.
duck out of the way. Now getting used to the fact that he's stepping through shadow. However, he throws 2 more punches at
Oh,
you.
for crying out loud. For crying out loud!
So, that one hits because you have 17 AC, so yeah, they both hit.
Jeez!
You stupid
Plus
monks!
dexterity. Plus,
Maybe you should
my
change
rolls.
your favorite enemy after this. Monks.
Monks.
That's gonna be 19 points of damage as he comes
Ow.
up. The first strike misses, but
Good grief.
he changes his momentum, slides his foot up under, kicks you in the side of the knee, dropping you down forward, and just haymakers you hard across the side of the face, catching you in a hard blow. Just, you're kind of like, you're wrung a little bit now. You were not expecting him to do what he's doing. And as he looks down at you, Angulas. Good to see you again. Since the forest.
I'm gonna stab you in the face.
I owe you. A thin gain always pays back. All right. That brings us to Raven.
Raven has to go.
This is Raven's. Okay.
I mean,
wanna
I
take
can
her
take
turn?
my turn.
All right. Take
Yeah,
your turn,
I'll-
and then I'll take over after this.
Raven,
I
run.
will.
Peace out. Run away.
Yeah.
Raven, you see him, and you definitely hear him muttering very quietly. You are close enough to Zangulus at the back of the room where he stepped out of the shadows. You definitely hear him mention Thin Gain, and looking at him, he looks very, very much like the other one that you met on the docks oh so long ago.
Oh. How far is he from me?
Him? He's not but 30 feet away.
All right. I want to try to move up and get behind him and use my rapier on him,
You can do that.
so I can get my flanking sneak attack bonus.
Yep.
I think.
He's in close range with an ally.
But
so
he's a
yes.
monk, so that might all not happen, but we'll see.
He's a monk, so screw you.
I rolled a nat 1, so
Nope.
As
nothing.
you go in with the rapier, he just looks back behind you, grabs it, smiles at you, and then just sort of slides his hand down it, knowing it's not fully sharp. It's more you're going with the point. Just slides his hand down the blade, the leather on his glove catching it, and just catches you in the face to knock you back a step with his
Okay.
elbow, and then lets go.
I'm going to use my bonus action to use the disengage and get back a bit.
All right, you step back with disengage, backing off now, reeling as it didn't cause damage, but it hurt and left you a bit embarrassed with that elbow to the face.
Yeah. So with that, I gotta run. Sorry, guys.
Okay.
Heading out a bit early for this wedding.
Yep, just
Bye.
cut
Good.
the
I
camera
will-
box and the mic so it
Yep.
stays there, so our stuff stays fine. Thank you for joining us. All right, I'm gonna AFK her slot. I will be taking over as Raven now. As the rest of them are going, what the fuck is happening?
Seriously.
Iski, your turn.
Yeah, great.
Now
What
he
the fuck is
is
happening?
all the way across the room, behind the pillar where Zangulus was at,
Ow!
stepping in and out of shadow like it's nothing.
And who is this?
You don't know. You
This
have
is a
never
new
seen these
character.
guys before.
Is your Discord noise off? Grakees?
Mine? Yes.
And he attacked us first?
Yeah.
I honestly have nothing that I want to do. I don't want to attack. I don't have any interest in jumping in the black pit of nothing. So I'm going to just back away and see what happens. That's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to stand there and watch.
All right. Are you going to hold your action for anything specific?
If I hold my action, what does that look like?
Basically, what that means is if you're holding a fighting stance, ready to strike. If something occurs within range of you being able to do an action, either
Yes, I'll
hold
do that.
person
That sounds
or
like a great
anything like
idea.
that.
I'm gonna just kind of stand and I'm gonna stand in one place and just hold an action pose. Yeah.
You can also go defensive as a bonus action as a monk. So you can go into a defensive stance as a monk with your
Yeah.
bonus action to basically make it so that attacks against you are tougher to land.
Okay. Oh, I'm just so tired of fighting. I'm just so tired. No, I'd like to strike a pose, so we're gonna go action.
Holding action and defensive.
Yeah.
Okay. You see Iski now go into a stance, holding off near the doors across the room. They're out, so I just gotta cross these guys off the list. And then cross him off the list because he's up there now. Flint, you're up.
I'll just keep on trying to hit something in this damn black cloud.
Okay.
Wondering why the hell I'm all wet.
Go ahead and
And also, before, can I listen intently, see if I can hear anything in this cloud?
go ahead and make a perception.
Nope.
What'd you roll?
So perception 11.
You heard Zangulus cry out from behind you, like he was being struck by something.
Huh.
You do recognize the sound of that.
Because it happens all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
Actually,
I will
it's pretty rare with him.
just swing wildly at things.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack rolls. Are you doing reckless?
Hell yes.
Okay, so just straight
So,
attack rolls.
point of reference, everything I do is reckless.
I think
I don't not reckless.
Still gotta save it.
So the first one is 23.
All right. As you
Um.
swing out, you don't find purchase on anything. It's becoming frustrating.
And a crit fail.
All right. The second attack, you try and swing again even harder. Roll me a strength check. Just a d20 in your strength modifier.
Okay. Um, 19. No, 18.
As you swing even harder into the darkness now, your hands become slightly slick against the handle of your axe. You find purchase against something to your right and hear a ting as you connect with something. It bends, it squishes a little bit, but there's something there to your right side in the darkness with you.
Ha ha! You cannot evade me. Thing. That's all I can do.
Carrick, you're up.
Well, we do have one target. So, time for spells might be over. So, question about Phantasmal Force quickly. It says I can create a creature or an object inside a 10-foot cube. Would I be able to create a small crowd of people?
You could create a crowd of... I mean, it's a 10-foot cube, so...
Three
create
people can
basically
fit inside
4
1 square meter,
people.
so it would be
Yeah, you could
Wow.
create a small crowd popping up
cool.
out of nowhere. I'll allow it.
So
Like, what do you want them to be or look like?
the guy that's attacking Sangulus, I cast an illusion on him, Phantasmal Force, and it's gonna be a group of raggedy non-humans, like a collection of like dwarves, halflings, half-elves, elves, all in just raggedy clothing, looking really like banged up, and they're all gonna have like daggers or something. They're all gonna be surrounding him.
All right. Let's see. What's your DC? And this is what type of saving throw?
I think it's a wisdom saving throw. I think illusions are
intelligence
basically
saving
always
throw.
wisdom.
Okay. It's intelligence.
Okay. DC is still 15.
Alright. Let's see. I'm reading through all. This is a really long spell to read through.
Oh yeah. This is one of those spells that's like has all the use in the world. You just have to come up with the way to use it.
Okay, as if it's real. Where are you putting them in the room?
They're going to be basically right next to him, approaching him and trying to surround him.
Okay, so it's this group that has now appeared next to him through the doorway. Alright, you casting this see this. And he being the one that's affected. The rest of you have no idea what's going on, you especially, Zangulus. You see him eyes wide turn and notices, and you creating this illusion, you see him, the rest of you see him scream, just, no! Where did they come from, filthy, non-human, non-dragonborn, non-dragon beings! You will all pay for allying with them. And you can see him jaw clenched now, getting angry at the situation of screaming to what the rest of you is nothingness. But you can see Carrick standing there playing along a song and just kind of winks over at the rest of you. Garrett, you're up.
All right, so I'm assuming I can't move my weapon, my spiritual weapon, close to him because he's way the hell back behind me now.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get it close to him. You
I can move it 20 feet towards him.
Yes.
How far am I away from him?
You're sitting a good, because the pillars are 60 feet long, 75 feet.
Jesus.
Wow.
Okay.
He went across the room. Basically,
Yeah.
he stepped out, went a couple of pillars forward, so he was within range of Zangulus, and then essentially stepped in the shadow of one and bamfed out the other. He kind of nightcrawlered it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, I'm going to I'm going to cast what do I have in that realm? In the buff realm. Realm of the buffs. The buff realm. Yeah. I don't really.
What do you got?
I got Sanctuary, but
I
it's
think that takes a long time to cast.
no. It's you ward a creature against. I can look it up real quick, but it casts immediately.
Oh,
But it's a
bonus action cast.
yeah. Want to see the range is only 30 feet, so it wouldn't help anybody. I could
So
move.
it makes it so they have to make a wisdom saving throw every time, or they have to choose a new target.
Oh.
Yeah,
But you have to be within 30 feet.
30
of them.
feet.
So
Yeah.
you're out of range to do it on Zangulus, even if you do movement.
All right. Well, let's move forward.
Since it's a bonus action, technically, if you action dash and move and don't move your spiritual weapon, you could cast it.
The range attack until the spell ends. Any creature who targets the warded creature with harmful spell must first make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, the creature must
Spell or
choose a new
attack.
target.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I guess no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move 25 feet towards him, and then move my spiritual weapon 20 feet towards him, and just that's well. And then I can move twice, right?
You
it's
could
that
move
bonus
twice,
action.
yeah.
Yeah, so I can move 50 feet. So I'm within 25 feet of him, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm moving twice, then use my bonus action to move my
Your spiritual weapon into the room. Got it.
20 feet towards him. Yep.
All right. He's up. I got it wrong last time. His initiative is ahead of yours. Zangus.
Oh.
He's.
Oh, you didn't get it. Wait. Okay.
Because you held action technically.
Yeah. Okay.
I had it reversed because I moved him on the initiative order. After he stepped into the darkness, he
Gotcha.
changed. And you notice he's changed. He looks different. Looks down at you. He's up against the ropes. Got those things to deal with. I've got to make this fast. You first! And he starts swinging just completely wildly at you now, going unrelenting, all out, unloading on you. That's gonna hit.
Dang it.
That, you're 17 AC?
17.
That hits. That does not.
Get my butt kicked.
$10 damage. 12 damage, sorry.
12 damage?
12 damage as you see him unleash a series of punches again. This time much more wild, far less controlled. But as each strike hits you, you can almost feel like you're growing slightly colder as the shadows just come off his hands. As he just keeps slamming into you now, almost more like a boxer, and just wild after seeing what was there. Looks over at the crowd again, looks back at you. Not staying in this position, steps to the side of him around the pillar, and boom, boom. You don't see exactly where he... No, you do see him. He comes out of a pillar now that you moved up, far closer to you, Garrett. He moved up into the left to a pillar that now you could hear the smoke. You saw the shadow move across the floor as he comes out of the pillar next to you. He's stepping between the shadows of the pillars.
Okay.
Zangulus, now it's your turn.
How far away is he from me now?
Now
Like 30
he's across the room, so it's like 40 feet.
40?
Yeah.
40?
Yeah.
Damn it.
You can move first and then do something.
Yeah, but he's too far away for me to do what I wanted to do.
Ah.
Well, I'm going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay.
Because that really hurt.
Ow.
Yeah. And I'm going to cast it at a level 2.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
2d8?
Yep.
I know, Cure Wounds is d6. Where's d4? No, it's d6.
For 14 health.
Okay. So you gain 14 health back.
I gained 14 health back.
It's a d8.
And then I'm going to
Healing Word's d4.
drop my bow and pull out both my swords. Because these goddamn monks.
Fucking monks.
Do I still get a movement action?
Yeah, you still have your movement.
Okay, I'm going to move towards the center of the room then, closer to everybody else. I can go a total of 35 feet.
All right.
So that's why 40 feet was too far.
You see Raven now pull her hood a little bit tighter, looking as you rush off. She looks around, looks over at him, being there. Then you see her vanish from sight. And an arrow pops out from behind him.
Did she just crit?
Oh!
Lord Raven's so good.
What?
Nat 20. I legit nat 20 roll for her.
We suddenly all just got good.
How did Poem suddenly
Good.
become a badass ninja assassin?
Rogues do this. She pops a shot from behind the pillar, and you have got to be fucking kidding me.
Did
Do
max
it.
damage?
Did you
Do
max?
Almost.
Do it.
3 6s and a 5.
Jesus.
Wow.
Damn.
So that's 18, 23, 46, 48 damage.
Oh yeah.
Holy cow.
That's a bullseye.
Yeah. As she comes out from behind the pillar, leans back and takes a shot really fast. You see the arrow go through. He immediately stands back and he's definitely going to arrow snatch this. 10. So that's... So you see the arrow going in straight for that shot right between the eyes again. Throws both hands up as the arrow pierces through his hands. He halved the damage almost. Let's see, so it was 48. Ow. Wrong side of the pen.
It'd be funny
I stabbed
if it
myself
like
with the pen.
impaled his hands to his forehead.
Not quite. But it pins both his hands together, catching it in the air, and he just pulls quickly, snapping the arrow with that motion, and then pops it out by slapping his hands together, just as you can see blood pouring from the wounds in his hands now, just this is not what I expected, but it's fun. So I've got to figure out how much health he has left. So it's 20 damage.
Huge.
Okay, got it. I know what he's at now. That brings us to Iski.
Yep.
You saw him pop out from behind the pillar. Raven just popped him almost in the head. He barely caught the arrow, but like with his hands literally through them. You're standing in the center of the room. Garrett is now clustered up next to you, as well as Zangulus.
How far away is he from me?
Not but 20 feet away now.
I think I'd like to get real close and personal and do... What do I have? Fists of Unbroken Air?
You don't have to be close and personal for that one. You can do that from where you stand. That's 30
Let's
foot
do that
range.
from where I am then. Yeah.
All right. So mark off 2 more points of key then.
Okay.
And disadvantage.
But.
All right. So with this, it's just a straight strength saving throw. What's her DC again? I know you know it, Brett.
12?
12 DC? Okay.
Yep.
Strength saving throw.
That's 13 DC. It's 13 DC.
13. That's right, you went up. 13. No. He doesn't make it.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Focus yourself. And the rest of you, especially standing near her, feel the air being pulled in, almost around you, whipping around her fist into a vortex. As she slams her fist out quickly and retracting it back, you see the vortex of air goes out towards him. He looks over, tries to hold himself there. It catches him, spins him in the air, throws him against the wall, which is gonna do extra damage. I always do that when it happens like that, because it's just 20 feet away. Yep, slams him into the wall. Hard, knocks him to the ground, just wind knocked out of him. Just roll 3d10 damage, and I'm gonna give him this extra 4.
Total 11?
11 on 3d10. Oof.
Yeah. That stinks.
You didn't mean a disadvantage.
All right, so that brings us to Flint. You are standing. Oh wait, I think darkness is a concentration. I'm gonna have to check that.
Might be
If
losing
darkness is a concentration, it might have been lost twice
Oh.
because of Raven too. It is concentration, so I have to roll that for him twice. He's still good on that one, but this one, nope.
Nice.
As the air hits him and he hits the ground, just coughing blood out now. Flint, you see the darkness just vanish around you. Looking
I
back
see
over
the
your
guy.
shoulder, you can see him laying on the ground.
Well, I preemptively rolled a perception in case I heard him anyway with all his shouting and stuff. So, how far away is he?
He is 35 feet from you.
Perfect.
I actually have a little map that I'm charting where you guys are.
Okay.
Because I can't, with the monitors, I can't do Roll20. People in chat always ask me, why don't you use Roll20? I can't with the monitor setups and running the show. I don't
You have a little camera pointing at that thing.
That and the last time we used it was so
It
screwy.
looks like a mess because I keep remarking where you are on the same thing with pen.
You need a whiteboard.
I need a real board map.
Well, I mean, like a little whiteboard for now.
People. Anyway, charging. Killing.
Anyways,
Yeah.
destruction, rage, barbarian.
Are you going back into a rage?
Hashtag just barb things.
Well, I shouldn't have come out of rage because I was attacking something, even
that's
if I
right.
didn't know
you're
what the thing
attacking
was.
something. That's right. You don't have
Even
to
if
hit
the
it.
something
That's
was the darkness.
right. Yes,
I was angrily doing it. So,
that's right.
out of interest,
Angrily attacking
do
the
I see
darkness.
what I hit when I hit something?
What was that?
When I hit something last attack, do I see what I hit? Out of interest.
No, you didn't see what it was now because it's moved away.
Okay.
You don't
No,
know what was there that you were hitting.
Did he kill the freaking stray cat? Oh
No.
my god.
It
Okay.
was hitting your spiritual weapon.
Oh.
No.
It was still in there with him, so
Damn you, spiritual weapon! But no, anyway.
you don't know that though. Meta.
Yes. I'm
Alright, 35
charging.
feet.
I'm attacking.
And he is prone, so you have advantage on these attacks, even though you already have advantage, so you only get normal advantage.
So first one is nat 20.
And now Flint proceeds to prove why he is in fact the blender of D&D.
Yes.
Do it.
Rolling up the sleeve.
Second one
Yes.
is going to be 27.
Those both hit so far.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So,
Are you in a frenzied rage or a regular rage?
no, it's not friends. It's just
Okay.
a reckless
regular
rage.
So
right
just
now.
the 2 attacks. Got
Good
it.
old regular rage.
Yeah.
Just a regular old rage.
Just rage.
Nothing special.
Normal, run of the mill,
Get it.
death rage.
Do
So
it.
we've got
It's still going to be an ungodly amount of damage.
Did you miss the second one?
No.
20. No, 21 plus.
Go, 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 go.
16. So total damage of 37.
Oof. Is that just your first attack or total?
That's both.
Between them. 37.
Yikes.
Jesus.
What you got now?
Well, the first one was 21 damage. In case it matters.
Okay, no, it doesn't. As
Okay.
you're carving into him on the ground now, he tries to roll out of the way, coughing out blood from him. Didn't think I'd have to use it so soon. Carrick, you're up.
Finish
how far
him,
away-
Carrick.
How
Finish
far
him.
away am I from him?
You're 60 feet away.
Oh.
I'm nervous about what's about to
You hadn't
happen.
moved across the room yet. You've been standing back.
Well, the crowd is still there,
Yep.
and that's a free action to basically control that.
Yep.
It doesn't say it's a bonus action; it's just a free action.
Yeah, you can just control your phantasmal.
And they technically don't have any move distance, so they just all lunge at him and stab at him with their daggers.
Making him think that that actually happens.
Yep. imagine.
All right.
I imagine it's terrifying.
This is those things that does damage if it's nearby, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like if you think you're getting hurt, you do
Hey.
get hurt.
Yeah, if it's within 5 feet, you take damage, but they perceive it as they're taking the damage that they think they're like. If they're getting stabbed, they think they're getting stabbed.
So basically, it can deal a d6 worth of psychic damage because he thinks he's getting stabbed. So he gets a chance to roll to break the phantasm. Nope, he thinks he's getting stabbed.
He
As you see him rolling on the ground now, screaming and kicking Flint, even after you just carved into him twice. As he rolled on the ground, now he's just screaming and flailing as you're standing over him, swinging at something, and you see him like wrenching as if he's getting attacked. So roll your d6 worth of damage.
That is a 6 impact.
All right. Garrett, you're up.
No, that was a free action.
Oh, that's right. You get the rest of your turn.
He hasn't even done what he can actually do yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, his phantasmal force.
And what do I do? I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow, actually.
Okay. Disadvantage because he's prone.
Yep. Six, 17.
That does not hit. As you fire a shot in his direction, his flailing and rolling has thrown the shot. Just you couldn't pinpoint where he is on the ground. As he's screaming and just you fire the shot and hit the floor next to him. That's it for your turn?
Yep.
Alright. Garrett, you're up.
All right, so as my bonus action, I'm moving the thing closer. It's probably he can't get close enough to where he is now, right?
Now it is, yes. You can
Now
get
it
in
is?
range. Yep, yeah, you can move
And
it
I can
20
attack-
feet and get in range to attack.
And I can attack him with a bonus action as well. It's a bonus action. It says a bonus action you can move it. I'm guessing you can't move and attack it at the same turn.
Let me look. Special weapon.
I could be thinking of it wrong, but I thought the bonus action was moving it, but it still gets its own attack.
And
as its own
repeat
entity.
the attack. You can move it and attack.
Yeah,
So
okay.
There's an and in there, so yes.
So we're gonna do some crazy shit here.
Alright.
Moving it over, attacking with it, whipping him on the ground. He has to beat my.
You have advantage because it's a melee attack technically.
No, I didn't do anything because it's 10. I rolled a 5, and then I'm going to move forward and attack him on the ground as well.
Okay.
Bunch
So
of
now
people
he's
pummeling
just
him.
in a pile, just getting beat on.
Crit. I crit.
Okay. Roll
Um,
damage.
Blow his brains out.
I'm just I'm smashing on him really hard right now. He just-
fucking head off!
Do it! Smash his head off! Kill him!
That's
probably not. I'm not exactly built for damage.
That was the crowd is screaming. At least you can.
Go!
a total of 5 damage. I'm sorry, 6 damage
That's
with
with
that
a
hit.
crit?
I don't, but I double it, right? I double it, right?
You double the dice.
Double the dice. So I rolled a 3, and my bonus
So that
plus
becomes a 6.
a 6. So yeah, 6 because I don't. That's or no plus 2 because I have strength.
Yep.
So
8.
8
8 damage.
Now and then I'm going to use my my action surge, and I'm going to continue to smash on him.
Look out, go!
That's probably not going to hit him though because it's 17.
17 does not hit.
No.
As he's rolling on the ground, he still sees the strikes coming in and moves himself out of the way, keeping himself from getting completely and totally bludgeoned to death. And now it's his turn.
Yes.
As he is in a room that is dimly lit, he rolls himself to the side and poof, poof, bamps away from the group that had surrounded him. Coming out of one of the pillars over across the room, just breathing heavily, looks over at the rest of you. Blood trickling down his face, just not looking great. Well, I thought I'd be saving this for something more special, but looks like you've proven yourselves to be quite special. Carrick, you've bought yourself some good guardians here.
Carrick.
Pops the cork on a vial in front of him, starts drinking it back. As roll perception for me.
Nope.
17.
I rolled a 1.
18 plus
20.
4, 22.
And I gotta roll for Raven. Nope. Raven is distracted by him disappearing, as are you, Garrett. Just, it's still dumbfounding to you how he disappears like that over and over. Now the rest of you notice, though, the ones that did roll over, who rolled over 15 total?
18.
Okay, all of you, you see the edge of the vial as he throws it down on the ground and smashes it, and except for Iski, you don't recognize what it is. You just see a silverish color of liquid that seems to shimmer and bend a little bit. The rest of you very much recognize that bending of the metal and how it seems to move on its own. And you see him just... It doesn't work the same for everyone. Hopefully, I have the willpower to survive this.
Please don't have the willpower to survive it.
As you see him stand up now, flex his back, and the wounds seem to seal up across his body, almost stitching together, steam coming out as his chest cracks forward. His muscles almost seem to grow outward a little bit more.
Sexy.
He looks over at everyone. Well, looks like it worked as expected. I hope that I'd taken enough time training. I'm all about the body. My brother's the one about the toys. Well, that initiative, he goes here. For the next turn. Alright. Oh, it is time to play. And Carrick, your little trick isn't going to work on me anymore. I see through it. As he steps over to one of the pillars again. And you have no idea where the hell he is in the room now. Alright. That brings us to Zangulus.
Can we do like an intelligence check to see if we can figure out what's going on? Since we
Sure.
Don't we know what's going on?
He's using the shadows. It's obvious.
Well, but yeah, he's using the shadows, but would our characters have figured that out is what I guess I'm getting at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like we know
Go ahead
that.
and roll an intelligence check.
Yeah, I'm wondering if my character is figuring this out, basically. Oh, I rolled really well. 18?
Oh yeah, it's obvious at this point. You saw them step on the shadows back in the bar. You've seen him create darkness, step on shadows here, purposely stepping on a shadow each time. And poof, as soon as he uses the shadow itself.
Okay, but I can't see him now.
Nope. He stepped on one, bamfed again, and you have no idea where the hell he just
Does he
disappeared to.
technically count as a human still?
Nope.
Damn it.
Not for the purposes of your favorite enemy. No.
Yeah.
He's not a human anymore.
So I've got no way of actually tracking him. I'm gonna hold action
You can
then.
always try to track him if you want.
Yeah, you know what? I will just try to figure out where he's at.
Okay.
Do you want me to do perception or survival?
Perception. You're looking around
Yeah.
the room for him.
I figured it was more perception. 18.
You don't see
No.
him. No, you're looking around. You're listening. You don't hear anything. You don't see anything.
I'm going to hold action then and wait for him to come out of whatever shadows he's in, and I'm going to yell at Garrett and be like, how much light can you cast? He's hiding in the shadows.
It is a torch. Essentially, I can cast it, can make it bigger, but that's about it.
So you can't light the whole room.
No,
We can't eliminate the shadows in the room.
no.
Alright. That's it.
All right. Raven's turn. As she just kind of looks over at you. You can run.
No.
What I thought you said. She keeps her rapier out and just kind of stands there scanning the room, holding her action. Iski.
Wait a second. Give me just a second. I was not prepared. I apologize. Oh. Okay, hang on a second. So I have 2 left. Crap, I can't do that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I have two key points left, I think.
Yes.
Oh no!
And you don't see him anywhere. He just vanished. He drank something weird, thick silver liquid that you heard a couple of the others whisper, "Oh no," when he did. You have no idea why they're saying that, but it didn't seem good, and then he just vanished off into the shadows.
Can I tell if he's still around in the shadows, though? In the
You
room?
can try. You can listen, look.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll perception.
Look, listen.
3.
3.
Yeah.
You have no idea where he is. You're thoroughly confused and have no idea what's going on at this point.
Is the black sphere still around?
Nope.
There's nothing for me to do. I'm just gonna hang tight.
Flint.
Me? Oh,
Yes.
sorry. I'm gonna see if I can perceive anything at all myself.
All right, go ahead.
Because I need something to attack. Yeah, probably not. No. 15.
You have no idea where he went.
Dang it.
Where'd he bloody go?
And with the confusion now overriding your rage,
Yes,
you fall out of your rage,
I do.
bringing us to Carrick.
Well, I don't have any bright ideas. So, I'm gonna pull my rapier and I'm gonna hold my action.
All right. What are you holding for?
For him appearing.
Okay. Garrett, what are you doing?
Hold my action until I can see something.
What are you holding?
If I see him, I have my spiritual weapon near me. If I see him and he's near me, I'm going to attack. If not, I'm going to move towards him.
All right. And you can't move with holding your action. You could dash towards him, but that's it. You can't move and then attack.
That's what I'll do then.
All right. That brings us to... Oh, wait. No, he should have gone up there. But, whoops. Oh, well. Oh, no, that's right. That brings us to, all of a sudden you hear this odd sound of whispers almost coming from around you, who you've all shifted yourselves over to a side of the room up against the wall between the two pillars. Two of the pillars over there, keeping almost some areas of cover to your back. You hear almost discordant whispers coming from the other side of one of the pillars, and I need you to roll me perception checks right now.
No.
6.
Those
17.
Your actions. 17?
Yeah.
Garrett? What? Perception.
Perception.
Yeah.
It's 17.
All right. You see just at the last second as he comes out from around the pillar, allowing you to get your actions off just now. He steps out. Do you have a ranged attack available to you? Because he is 20 feet away behind one of the other pillars as he's reaching his hand out from behind there.
I don't have a ranged weapon right now.
Garrett, did you have a ranged something that you're going to use or no?
No, I don't have anything.
Okay, Carrick, you as well, I think, had a ready to action, didn't you?
I did.
But you rolled too low, so you didn't see him in time.
Oh.
He's coming out from around the corner. He'd stealth his way over there, and you see as he punches forward, almost these silverish spikes coming off his hand spin forward into a thin, elongated spike that he then just flicks his wrist and throws and steps back behind the pillar again. And you hear poof as he vanishes off. The spike goes for, because he wasn't attacking anyone in particular,
Pillar.
goes for Flint. Does anyone know his AC off the top?
I think it's 14.
Yeah, I
I
think
didn't have his character sheet. I had all my printouts and they're gone.
Almost positive it's 14.
Is it 14 or 15?
Well,
Does
I
it
just
change when
rolled
he
15.
rages?
No.
Okay, then it's 14.
It's 14. That'll hit. Alright, so that is that plus this. That's...
Oh god.
Alright, 16 points of
That's
damage
never
to
good.
Flint.
Oh.
16?
And
Yep.
when he gets back, I'm going to need him to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Sorry, what was that?
Constitution.
You
What's
just-
your AC?
AC is
14, right?
15.
15 still hits you.
But-
You just took damage, and now you have to roll me a Constitution saving throw as this silver spike came off of the hand
Yeah, no.
of the guy as he popped up from a pillar. He threw it at you, then stepped back behind the pillar and just bamf.
Cool. How much damage?
I think it was already 16.
16.
Yeah, it was 16. Did someone do it or no?
I did not do it yet.
Oh, okay, so Flint will do that.
I was about to, and then he came back.
Yep, and I rolled a 2 plus. Doesn't matter on my Constitution save. 8.
Yeah.
All right, 8 on your Constitution. As the spike pierces into you, you feel yourself just almost sick. You can't describe it fully. It isn't like you ate something bad. It's like your body is fighting off an illness that has been in your system for a while. Like a really bad flu has just hit you.
Well, this is strange.
So take a point of exhaustion.
Oh,
Oh, great.
Ooh, that's bad. That kind of ruins my plan. No, most of our
And
plans involve Flint.
As
So,
Flint, you see the spike go into him, you see him lean over, he becomes flush, bright red, almost with a fever, starts to sweat immediately. You just see him almost taken down to his knees. That's where we're going to take a break.
Okay.
damn it.
So that every one of our cast has a chance to go and use the restroom. We're going to leave the mics open for all of you, but we're going to put up the bad rules screen.
I already did. It couldn't wait.
Oh, you'll find out what it did. It gave you a point of exhaustion. That's what it did. That's what you know.
No. I mean, I already did. You said go use the restroom. It wasn't waiting for no man.
Oh, okay. Well, others can do this and take our breaks now. Stand, stretch, as we
Yes.
need to or should occasionally. It's your first real boss fight.
I see the rule of conservation of ninjutsu was very active in this fight. Because everybody else just dropped instantly, but not this guy.
Yeah, the other one's dropped and he just... Alright, I'm doing it myself.
Is feign death a thing in this game? In D&D?
I think so. I think it's a spell.
There are spells that mimic death.
Yeah.
Huh.
And
'Cause
potions
I think
that
I
can be
have a
made.
spell that can do it.
So yeah, there are ways to fake death.
Or I don't have a spell. I can get a spell. I guess I could technically feign death with Lucian. I could definitely fake death with Phantasmal Force.
Well, yeah, Phantasmal Force can do lots of things.
Phantasmal Force can do everything.
Grakees, you cut out a little bit for me on my end when you were talking about it. So what happened? He threw a...
There was a silver spike
Right.
that came off of his hand. Like, you saw threads of almost silver coming off, joined together into a spike, and then he flicked it like a ranged weapon and then ducked back behind the pillar. Anyone who's been watching the show for a while knows about the silver.
Okay, so I'm clueless.
As a
Yep.
character especially, yes, you cannot meta this. The rest of them have all come across this before, or
Right.
something similar to this, which is why they had an "oh fuck" moment.
Mm-hmm.
It's
To be
for
fair, as a
anyone who's-
player, I have no clue as well. So
Okay.
Well, yeah, we never knew. We never know. We've encountered it, but we don't know what it actually is.
Nope, you've encountered it. They've seen it in action. They
Just don't know.
know it equals bad things.
Okay.
Hopefully, chat's enjoying the first actual full-on boss fight.
I'm
Boss fight.
not entirely sure if I enjoy it yet. It sounds like we're gonna die.
There are always ways away.
Yeah.
Yeah, my question is can we even touch him? Because apparently he can just go into shadows, fire, and shoot, and jump back into shadows at will.
Oh, I just saw the DM from you, Flint. Sorry, Discord had moved behind my OBS.
Wait, what just happened? A streamer?
Nobody
what?
knows.
I don't want to talk about it live because they can hear us. Or chat can hear us, but
I can hear everything. Got it. Okay. Da, 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 da,
yeah.
da, 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 da.
Alright. And right back into the fight, everyone. If everyone's ready. Or not. Not yet. Almost ready.
Grakees.
Hey, everyone ready?
Yes.
1 second. Yes. Okay.
Alright,
got it.
here we go. Flint, you just got spiked.
Yep.
Felt horrible, horrible pain. That was
Yes.
not at all pleasant, and now feel ill. Zangulus, you're up.
Am I close to Flint?
Oh yeah,
I'm going to go over to him.
you guys
and...
are all clustered up now at this point.
Oh, okay.
You've all gone pretty close to back.
I'm going to cast Lesser Restoration on Flint. So, cure one disease, condition, poison,
Okay.
in the hopes that that will help him feel better.
As you focus on nature and the forest where you first started, you can feel the energy pulsing down your arm. It goes like a burst into you, Flint, and you feel this wave go through you as you see silver liquid pour from the wound where he'd been stabbed, right next to where he'd been shot initially. It's almost like he's trying to target the weakest spot on Flint. You see the silver liquid pool to the ground and then snake off behind one of the pillars and then off into the distance. Flint, get rid of that point of exhaustion and you don't feel sick now.
Ha ha!
I think we need to get out of this room.
I was thinking that a long time ago.
Can we still not see the guy? He's just stabbing us from the shadows.
Yeah, he's just popping in and out of the shadows, shooting at us from the shadows and disappearing. So
Yeah.
it's impossible. It's gonna be impossible to fight him.
Yeah. There's nothing we can do to fight back.
Cowards! Come face me face to face. I can only kill what I can see.
So, the room before this was just a hallway, right?
It's just like it's an antechamber kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
just a big.
It's just a big area that had funneled down and opened up from the caverns. So it was carved out of the caverns itself and then built up into this room, which this room is sort of like almost a greeting room or, yeah, an antechamber. So it's the caverns behind you, the dark, dark caverns.
I'm all for getting out of this room.
The only
Yeah.
problem is anywhere we go in this place, there's gonna be shadows.
Do we need to stay down in here?
It's either that or go into the next room.
What if we run and try to get back out? back up and out.
It's the same problem. Forest is going to be full of shadows.
What time of day is it?
I don't know. I have a plan, but it
It's
requires
late
light.
because you decided to come at night.
What's your plan?
Back into the interior chamber. I can cast light and expand it with thumology, and then he can only come out of 2 places in a small area, either in front or behind.
Sounds like a plan.
But you have to protect me because I'm going to be vulnerable when that happens.
Just put you between all of us.
So there's 5 of us, right?
6.
6. Okay.
Yep.
So what if we stand 3 to 3 back to back? So that way we've got both points covered.
All right, so whose turn is it right now, anyways, Grakees?
Yeah, it'd
Right
be
now, it's
mine.
Angulus.
Yeah.
But this conversation's taking you a bit, so it's going to burn your turn.
Yeah, well, that's
Your
fine.
bonus action.
Yeah. All right, we need to get out of this. We need to get out of this room. That has to happen. We're not. We are going to die in this room if we don't leave.
Especially since he's drinking that silver bullshit.
Well, and he can jump from shadow to shadow in an instant.
Mm-hmm. But we need to kill him, because if we leave these things here, the goblins will attack the people.
Well, yes, obviously, but right now we need to get out of this room. So, I'm gonna start heading towards the door we came in.
All right. You move right over and you can get to that door. Are you going to use your full move and action?
Yeah, whatever I've got left, I'm going to the door.
You're at the door.
Okay, is it still open? Did we leave it open?
One of the doors is open, one's closed. The right door is
Okay.
open. Now left as you're facing outward.
I'm gonna... Yeah, I'll go through the door then.
All right. You're at the door, ready to go out. Raven looks around, goes, "See, I said out," and goes right behind you, moving as quickly as she can, gets over to the door. Iski, you're up.
Wait, wasn't I
Yeah,
after?
we're-
Oh, no.
What's
Say,
that?
I'm after Carrick. Or Garrett. Yeah, Carrick.
If we're making a grand exit, I'll be leaving as well. Let's go. So I'm gonna head to the door. I'm gonna dash through the door.
Yeah, you're out into the tunnels now.
Yeah. Mad dash.
Flint, you're up. Everyone's starting to head towards the doors now.
Okay, well, who's the furthest from the door?
Right now
From
it's
the door, it's you, Carrick, and Garrett.
Raven too, unless Raven's gone yet.
No,
No,
she went
Raven
already.
already went. She's over with Zangulus now at the doors. Iski's through and into the tunnels.
Okay. Is Garrett between me and the door?
He's next to you.
Okay, well, I pick him up and head to the door.
Nice.
He just picks me up and takes me.
Great.
Just roll me a quick strength check. Because him
He's
fully
gonna drop
armored
me.
is, you know,
Yeah.
a little
won't
bit of
drop
weight to
you.
him to run.
Hold up. What is my thing? So this is ASA strength plus modifier. 9.
It's enough to grab him and get to and just through the doors with your speed. But you're starting to get a little bit tired by carrying him, and you're starting to lose your grip on him. So you're going to have to check again.
It's fine. I just
If
chuck
you
him
keep
through the
running
door.
with him.
Worth tossing.
Thank you,
As
Flint.
he runs up, Garrett, you just skid across the ground. A little bit of split tosses you through. Carrick, you're up, and you're the last one left behind there as the rest of them went running off.
Please,
my
come
Carrick.
on.
I'm gonna run off after them.
Oh,
All right, you make it to the doors as well. Garrett, it's your turn. You're on the ground.
All right, am I through the doors?
Just barely.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the center of that area so that, like, Because it opens up right before the doors.
Yeah, it does. It's like a wide area that tapers off back to the tunnel.
Oh, by the way, after I chucked it on, turn around. I'm kind of trying to physically block the door as well.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So I go to the center of that area and cast light on my shield and point it straight up to reflect it off of everything else. Now I have to. Thermology is an action as well, so I have to wait until I can do the next one. But I shout it back for Carrick and I say, Carrick, can you make this brighter?
Let me check my text messages.
Yeah.
Pull out my phone.
Exactly.
Mm.
Let me
Eric
call
just
in a
pulls out
friend.
this thing, and you're all really.
Let me check my digits first.
What
Hold
is
on.
that thing?
Don't worry about it.
What's that? You got some weird thing. Can I see it?
No.
Ooh.
20 feet around you, it becomes now brightly lit in this area, with it tapering off. However, with the torchlight from inside, it crosses over, and the area where he's lit up, those sections, is now brightly lit in this like 40-foot section into the room, and
I cannot make it brighter.
20 feet down the hallway. From inside the room, you hear, "Very clever, short one." With that, he's going to... How many points does he have? That. Flint, you're the one at the door?
Yep.
All right. He steps out. You see him step out from behind a pillar now. The hair that he has slicked back has become more wild. As his eyes almost look crazed at this point, bloodshot, and his veins have changed into this, instead of the standard blue, as the muscles expanded, they're almost the same color as the silver itself. It's become this bluish silver veins going down him. He just, that's it! And he just comes rushing forward as quickly as he can, straight for you, Flint, and just goes into a series of punches straight down after you. First one, that is gonna miss. He goes for 2 more. That definitely misses. And the third one, that definitely hits.
Oh,
So 2 critical misses and a critical hit. Because that's
No.
how Grakees rolls. No, I'm just
It
gonna
was
mess with
a 5, a 1, and a 20.
you. Yeah. So still.
Oh.
Yeah. So the first 2 strikes come in. You're standing in the doorway. You manage to block both of them using your axe and your good shoulder. However,
I will
he
defend
gets
you.
One strike in, up over the axe, brings it down, and then points his fingers out as he jams them into the wound in your shoulder that had been opened up by the gun and the stabbing of the spike.
Ah!
Hits you for... I think you might be unconscious.
Probably is. It's all right,
No.
though.
on
Sorry,
one
Wrong
punch.
thing with this thing.
Oh, 2 punches.
Oh,
So technically says...
what's the
He
first
was
2
already-
hit?
He was on 18. He had 18 health left. And the first...
Nope.
The first...
Not quite. As the fingers come in, jam into the wound, pull back, you feel it open up further as the pulse of shock and the pain is hitting you harder than it has before. You're not used to being this low. 14 points of damage.
Oh, what? He's not dead yet.
I'll be with you soon, Oscar.
No.
You're not gonna die yet, dwarf.
No.
Get the hell up.
We need to pick him up and carry him out.
So Zangulus, you saw him rush in and just go straight after Flint this time, jamming into the wound. The
Not
doorway clogged up now as you're just on the other side by Flint and Thomas Thingane.
Okay. Is there any room for me to attack back?
You can get corner to it, yes.
Okay.
You could move up to like one of the edges of the door frame. One other person could stand next to Flint and also try and stab through. But that's about it.
Okay. I'm going to get super stabby then.
All right.
Super stab Ann.
You crazy.
Well, I know we discussed this already, so I'm going to try to do. What do we call it? Two-handed? It's not two-handed. It's
Two-weapon fighting.
two-weapon fighting. Yeah, since I have both swords.
Something you've never really attempted before. You're a
Nope.
little bit unsure. You're going to have your normal attacks with your main weapon, so your 2 attacks that you get.
Yep.
But your offhand bonus is going to be at disadvantage.
Okay, perfect then. So I'm gonna my first attack then. That's a 17.
No. You have to hit up on the 21.
17 does not hit.
My second attack, 18.
Does not hit.
And my third attack, which is a disadvantage, 18. I also rolled a 20.
As your swords are trying to get position, you're desperately attempting to not hit Flint in the doorway. You just catch the second door that is closed in front of you right now. You just can't find purchase to get through that doorway and keep that area sealed off in front of you while stabbing at him as hard as you possibly can. Raven is up. She slips in next to Flint. Gonna regret this, aren't I?
Oh no, what happened?
Oh no.
It's Raven. What do you think happened?
Oh no.
She either critted or she couldn't miss it.
She critted.
Oh, it's it's either
It's either a 1 or a 20. Grakees does not swing between a 1 and a 20.
Yeah. She doesn't have coins. She doesn't have dice. She just has a coin.
Brings the rapier up
No,
over
50-50.
the top, catching Thomas really, really well. Okay, not full damage, but still, Jesus Christ, Raven. So it's 33 damage as she brings the rapier over the top, catching him just straight in the sternum. God! As she pulls back out, you see, instead of blood, the silver liquid pouring down his chest.
He is the Silver Surfer.
Oh no.
Iski, you're up. The doorway is clogged up. You're up the tunnel a ways. It's been lit up by Garrett.
Wait a second. So I'm up ahead of everyone?
Yes, because you're faster than everybody.
And what am I seeing ahead of me?
Ahead of you is the tunnelway that you came down. It's the opening that came to the doors, which is behind you, and ahead of you is just the tunnels going back to the big chamber, which was north of the one you entered through.
Okay, is anybody up with me?
No, you are faster than everyone, so you are leading the pack on the tunnel. Behind you is Flint, Raven, and Zangulus all standing in the doorway, stabbing at this guy as hard as they possibly can.
Okay, I'm gonna realize that okay, wait. Can I turn around and realize that I'm way ahead of everybody, and I need to get back with everybody and see what's going on?
The plan was to stand with
glance over your shoulder and see that.
I need to turn around and get back and see what's going on back there, because I thought we were all just dashing.
No.
Everyone is dashing. You just move 90 feet when you dash.
Right, so I'm gonna move back a little bit so I'm
Tactical retreat.
closer to everyone.
All right, you can get just behind Flint or Zangulus or Raven. You can't punch normal that way.
Oh,
Your Fangs of the Fire Fist can reach.
Let's do
But you
Fangs
have
of
to
the Fire
burn ki.
Fist. Yep, that's okay.
All right,
That's what we're doing.
go ahead and make your attack attempt.
Attempt. More confidence, please. Oh.
If it's less than a 21, no.
It's an 8.
Nope.
No. As you focus again, building up that internal energy into fire off of your fist, you make a strike. However, he expects it this time and uses his hand to cut the head off of your fire snake in midair, dissipating it as the strike came in. Flint. Your turn, and he's right in front of you.
Yes.
And he just made
Yes,
you
he
feel
is.
hurt.
Oh, now is the time you die. Rage, reckless, frenzy.
You're going all in.
All in.
Oh,
Balls to the wall.
My
Balls
dying
to the
battle.
wall.
He's going Super Dwarf 3.
It's going Super Dwarf 3.
For you, Oscar, I will join you. Glory.
Dwarfs, it's not this, it's this.
Okay. So, first,
The beard
No,
goes out.
The beard comes in front of the face. Like
first
armored
attack
mask.
is 21.
That will hit.
Okay. Well, I'm doing one at a time. Let's
Okay.
keep the suspense.
Eh.
For 11 damage.
All right.
Okay. Swing 1. Swing 2 is 18.
Nope.
Is a not.
Oof.
Final swing is a 27.
That
Yeah.
will definitely hit.
That's a lot of
4.
damage.
17
Probably.
damage.
Damn.
28 damage total. Yeah, at least you hit. None of us have been doing that.
Yeah, you take your first swing, comes down, hits him right across the chest, just scoring into him as he takes the blow. Ugh. Second one comes in, he deflects the axe, and you flip it around in midair and catch him across the arm, just ugh. Ugh. The silver liquid now pouring down his arm, down his chest, as he's almost coated in it. Expecting blood as you wound someone, not so much here. And not behaving the same as you've seen this liquid behave before.
See.
He has complete cognitive function. He isn't mindless. It's not lashing out. It's as if he's in full control of whatever's going on. So that brings us to Carrick. Carrick, you're up.
So I had an idea.
Yeah.
No, we already have an idea. You need to heal. You need to heal Flint.
Oh no, this is better.
No, because you can let Flint die.
Oh,
Not a better idea.
Don't let Flint die.
God damn it.
Hashtag.
Heal Flint. Your idea next.
Can't you just rest Flint afterwards?
What?
What's
No,
the
we have
plan?
two options. I can either have the light. We can either have the light be bright and he doesn't fuck off, or you can do your stupid plan. It can fail, and then and Flint's dead.
Fine, I heal Flint. Instead of probably killing the boss.
Really? That was that much consideration into not healing Flint.
I'm this
It re-
close to my glorious death.
It really
He's
was
4
that much
hit
That's
points
consideration.
away.
That's what concerns me the most about this
You
situation.
don't realize how amazing this would have been.
Then do it. Let's see it. Let's see the amazing awesomeness. I'm in.
It's up to you. I have no
Do we
say
heal
over
Flint?
these decisions. You're healing Flint then?
It is up
No.
to you.
It's up to you. I'm
Yeah,
just.
we're gonna give him some time to think, you guys. Hold on. Let him come up with his own
If I go
decision.
in character,
He has 6 seconds.
if I go in character, Carrick, not regularly the healer in the party,
Okay.
he would not be considering that Flint is going down right now. He would
This
probably
is-
hit it. He'd probably heal if Flint does go down.
This is your choice.
Then do the
Yeah.
thing
Your
if you
choice.
feel that's
So-
what your character would do.
so
Do what your character
Carrick
would do.
reaches out his hand and casts heat metal.
On the metal?
Yep.
On the liquid?
Yep.
Okay.
Is it metal though?
We don't know.
Could
Let's
be.
find out.
That's if it is metal, this is going to be awesome. If it's not metal, then the dude.
That's exactly what he said. That's right.
That dude's just gonna be like, what?
It's either gonna be amazing or it's gonna be awful. Let's see. Well played, sir.
Wow, this is either gonna be the most fantastic thing you've ever done, or
Or it's the stupidest thing you've
those are your options. Much like a coin flip.
Much like a Carrick. It's a Carrick
I'm
move.
gonna let you
Let's see.
double the damage on this.
Yes.
because it was inventive as fuck.
Wait,
As
what?
you watch him focus, you see the silver starts to glow. His veins start to glow as it pulls back into his body.
Yes.
I'm going to let you double the damage because this has gone internal to his own body. So instead of 2d8 damage with it, roll 4d8.
Roll well.
That's
Heal.
full damage on the first two. So that's 2 8s.
So 16.
And a 5 and a 3.
So 16 and 8.
17-ish.
So
Oh, no.
24.
Yep, 24.
Not bad.
And that continues on
Your subsequent turns. Bonus
yeah.
action.
bonus action
see-
in every on my turn as long as I have concentration.
Yep. You see him scream in pain, just as he's writhing around now, as his veins themselves are glowing, as he's basically catching fire from the inside. You see Carrick, this time not even bothering with music, just focuses there, hand out, and shaking, trying to keep this intact. Garrett, your turn.
All right. Well, then I'm gonna do prayer. Let's see.
Thank you.
Flint looks like he's messed up as hell, and everybody else looks fine, right?
Yeah,
We're
I'm
all-
good.
I think we're all hurt, but Flint, clearly, like, if you can do 100% help to him, that would be the smart choice.
All right. So I'm gonna do a prayer of healing. How far away are these people from me, Flint? Grakees? How far is the party away from me?
They're like right next to you.
Yeah, I can't
Like,
tell
within
if
30
I'm
feet.
too far.
Oh,
Okay.
easily. Everyone's right at the door. You're
All right,
one
so-
step past them.
Literally
This guy's
everyone
there.
but myself, because I don't think I'm hurt. Everyone gets hit points. Hold on. I'm doing my bitch please heal. Bitch please Sayune. It's healing magic. It's raining. It's raining heals. Hallelujah. It's raining heals.
We need that heal thing.
So that's let's see, that's an 11 plus my bonus, which is 5, plus my regular healing bonus, which is 4. So 20 hit points to everybody.
To everybody. Holy crap.
Everybody in the party.
Damn.
I even healed a rock in the corner. Rock, you get 20 hit points.
Nice.
I think that brings...
The rock seems to grow a thumbs up side out of it. It's got this little formation that's off
It
the
just
edge
feels
that looks like a
beautiful now.
thumbs
It
up.
just sprouts moss. It turns into golden or red hair and like starts to sing songs to us because it feels the love of Sayune. It's a beautiful rock. All right, it's a beautiful rock.
All right.
That's fantastic.
So everyone's healed up their 20.
20.
Is my new health in the system yet? Because
Should be.
that's
You're at
29,
29.
and that
What's
was
your
my
new health?
old total health.
I swear you were at 37.
Yes, I am 37 now.
You're 37 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his max.
Okay, everyone's got 20, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, they gained
Yeah.
20. Everyone gained 20.
Well,
Everyone
healing.
got hit 20 hit points. Everyone got 20 hit points.
That's
You
your
get 20 difference. You get
once
20
again,
I'm the offer of healing.
You get
life
it.
cleric
You get
oh
it.
shit heal.
Okay, everyone should be updated.
All right. Screaming in pain now, barely able to focus, seeing the wound in Flint seal up and the blood flow stop. He just looks forward and goes, "No, not like this." He's going to use his one-time legendary action.
What?
Bosses get legendary actions. Normally they happen all the time. This is an early boss. He only gets once. He's going to use his one-time legendary action. Focus it all on you, Flint, as you see his
Oh,
hands
good.
shift
It's all right.
and turn into almost that same metallic coloring.
Like the Terminator.
Becoming
So is this
kind
hat
of.
on,
It's almost like a covering, like a gauntlet, though.
Okay.
so is
it's-
that
it's not
also
like that.
on heat?
Oh yeah, it's burning.
Oh.
It's burning. And
I see you have read my spell.
and he goes into a complete set of reckless frenzy attacks against Flint.
You stole my thing!
Yeah, people study you guys sometimes. Imagine that. Okay, that's gonna be 15. What should you say, 15?
15.
Okay, first attack hits. Second attack will also hit. Third attack is a crit.
he's
Fourth
dead.
attack misses. Fifth attack
dead.
hits. Sixth attack misses. So 4 hits.
And, that's not accounting for the
legend-
fact
This is a legendary attack. One of them crit, so it's like I'm thinking a minimum of 50 points of damage.
Ah!
when I cast the spell, so it's fine.
So
Okay.
that's going to be D8 of damage every strike extra because his hands are now on fire and heated up. And
No, it's
burning.
only when I cast the spell.
His
Doesn't
hands
matter.
are heated up and burning now. His insides were burning. The metal is super heated. It's
Don't
doing
go
extra
to DM.
damage. All right, so the first hit does. Woof! This is gonna hurt. So
Oh, yeah.
the first hit does 12.
Is that up?
He's raging.
You're raging, so the
6.
fire is not halved. So that was 6 of it, but the other 6 is halved to 3, so that's 9. 9 points of
Okay.
damage.
Boy.
The second strike is going to be 3 points of fire, not halved. That's another 3. That's 6. So 6 points total there.
So
Okay.
15.
Critical strike. That's 8 fire damage and 10 halved to 5, so that's 13.
So
Oh, he's already dead.
28. Yeah. And he has one more hit, right?
Yeah, he has one more hit against him. All right, that last one, as you fall unconscious to the ground, he just takes his foot, brings it down, and smashes it across the back of your neck as hard as he can. You just see Flint's limp body take a blow to the back of his neck, just shudder a little bit. That's two death saving throws marked off. So you auto fail 2 deaths.
Someone has to save him.
One death.
Oh, it's Agnes' turn. He has heals.
I do. I have heals.
Is it Angelus's turn?
I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it.
I said that Flint was going to die if
Dang it! I knew it.
See, if I had healed Flint,
It was a good run. It was a good run.
Right.
you
Right.
could have still done your attack the next time. You could have still done it the next time. It wasn't like he was
I
getting
knew
any
this was
better any
coming.
sooner.
Damn it.
All right, let's see.
Glorious
So
death.
there was that.
A worthy death.
Now he's going to use his
Protecting my
turn.
party.
Now he's going to use his turn.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
right,
his
yeah.
legendary. He
Yeah.
uses his legendary in between. He used it right before his turn. You see him focus as hard as he can, and darkness appears around the rest of you.
God damn it.
Even with the shield.
And he runs
As
away.
he goes to run off, poof, you, Zangulus, and Raven will both get attacks of opportunity at disadvantage because of the darkness. You have attacks of opportunity.
This isn't gonna go well. No. 13.
What's Raven's attack bonus?
You said disadvantage, right?
Disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah. 13.
It probably
Stupid high when she's meleeing. She's got much higher than meleeing when she's not.
It's her dex plus her proficiency.
Yeah, and her proficiency's at like 3, right?
I
And her
think it's
dex
a
is
3.
like +6 or +5.
No, her dex isn't that high. What's her dex bonus?
It's at least +4.
Look at the sheet.
Don't know.
Because like I said, I don't have those printouts. Let me look
anyone
up rogue.
know. I don't know what her dex is.
It should be right
No.
on the character sheet thing.
But we don't have character sheet.
Flint, can
Yeah.
you pull up the character sheet window onto OBS, that thing for Raven?
For Raven, yes.
It's +3 proficiency bonus.
But she's
Plus
around like 17 is probably
3
plus.
for her dexterity.
All right, so it's plus
So
six.
+6, so that's going to hit.
Yes.
Yes.
A lot of dice.
Yeah, she gets her sneak attack. You were both in range. Even on a response. I always give it to rogues if they on a response if they're in range.
Yeah, because it's essentially like you're running away. You've turned your back on a freaking rogue.
Yeah,
Don't turn your back on a rogue.
Yeah, that's one thing I've always done. It's not directly in the book, but don't turn your back on a rogue. They're designed to stab you in the back.
That's bad.
That's literally in their character sheet. Like
Yeah.
backstab is one of their moves.
I rolled a 17 and an 18 for her, and I'm using different dice this time. All right. As the darkness swirls up around everyone, Zangulus, you try to find purchase with your sword. Nothing. Next to you, you hear as something cuts through the air. And in that moment, there's a breath, a pause, and the darkness fades and peels back. The rest of you looking ahead of you, you see Raven standing there, rapier out, put up through the back of the guy's neck, out his throat.
Nice.
As his arched back on the blade, the silver coming out of his neck now, almost writhing in the air as it leaves his body in burning molten liquid form as it's heated up, returning back into a silver state as it snakes off into some corner as Thomas Thingane falls to his knees to the floor and slumps down, eyes wide with shock.
What's happening? What is going on? I cannot see.
It's so dark. Wait.
The darkness faded.
Yeah, it's fading.
But I mean, like I'm in the middle. I'm in the other room lighting it up, which is
yeah.
casting. Yeah,
You
so I
can't
don't see
into the
shit.
doorway.
Yeah.
All right. Is it my turn?
Maybe it didn't go so bad.
Did she just kill him? She just killed him.
I think I killed him.
Did you just kill him?
All right. If no one's paying attention to Flint, I'm gonna go heal.
Well,
Flint.
I was going to do that too anyway. We should probably both
Raven,
do
that
Flint.
was so
Yeah, it would be-
awesome.
We're gonna do it this way. Iski, you're up.
Wait. I thought
I
it
will-
was Flint. It was Brett's turn.
Raven,
Yeah, I should-
Iski, then Flint.
The silver's still alive.
It was just his turn. I thought I was after him.
Yeah, he's after.
He didn't.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
it's
It is you. It's you,
Yeah.
Zangulus. That's
Yeah.
right.
So
You didn't get your actual.
11 points of health to Flint.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Flint is not awful dying.
Flint, you come to consciousness on the ground as Zangulus is standing over you, his hand on your shoulder.
Sorry, Flint, not today.
How much
You-
did that take?
11.
11.
You got 11 hit points.
Damn it!
You look up and see Raven
I
still
can see the
standing
gates
there.
of the halls of battle.
You
They
look
were
up and see
to admit
Raven
me.
standing there as you look up from the ground with her still holding the rapier as much as she can. Her arms kind of starting to shake a little bit as she's
Burn
got
him.
Thingane pierced through. She's I don't want to move.
Burn him.
Cut his head off and burn the body.
Burn him. Burn
No,
him.
cut his head off, burn the body. We have use for the head. Then we take one of your cloaks off and put it on him, and then we take these other guys back to the town.
Yes,
These
take
other
his
ones.
head off. Yes. Yep.
No. He is an evil fuck. and he was a theme gain. Now we have his head. We go to
Yes.
the theme gains. We throw his head on the ground and we piece on it. Whatever. We use it as a terror weapon because these are either evil fucks who are not beautiful at all. They spread hate and fear. And this is not beautiful.
Can we just burn him?
We need his head.
We definitely need his head. I'm all in favor of keeping the head.
Is combat over?
I'm in favor of
No,
head.
combat's not over yet. We have to. But we're
I'm
assuming
giving you
combat
the
is over.
discussion right now,
Well,
but
we
you
shouldn't
guys
assume
think it's
anything.
done.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
burn him.
So do I still have concentration on the heat metal?
Yes.
Can we
So
see?
then-
Can you see where the silver went? Because it means it's glowing, right?
It snaked off, and I'm pretty sure it was out of range of the heat metal. Yeah, it's out of range of it. So it stopped glowing as it snaked away off into the room. What are you doing?
Whose turn is it now?
Raven's holding on to the body, so it's Iski.
And I'm working with my quarterstaff to get the head off the body.
You're just bashing the head off the body with the quarterstaff.
Yep,
just-
that's right.
Bashing on it.
That's right.
Okay,
Allow
Hang
me.
on to it, Raven.
you move around to the... Let's
This
roll a
is-
strength check on this. Let's see if this
Just
can
trying to
happen
rip
first.
the head off of the body.
I'll allow it. I'll allow anything being attempted.
Oh
And
man.
I can't wait for combat to be over so I can stop looking at this.
10.
As you punch through the front of the neck next to the rapier with the quarterstaff, you start tearing the body downward as Raven just moves the rapier slowly to the side.
Come on,
And
girl.
the head doesn't come all the way off as the spine is in there too much. Instead, it sort of tips open to the side.
Oh,
Like
Aw.
a very nasty blood Pez dispenser.
oh.
Just
What is wrong with you
spilling
people?
onto the ground as the blood just trickles out.
Does
There's
it
no
still
heart.
have blood? Wouldn't that all be like cauterized?
Oh no, it's actually he's
Oh, good
bleeding
call.
now. It's weird.
It's normal blood now.
Yeah,
Oh, well.
it's a bit weird.
Weird?
would
Iski's
imagine.
trying to rip his head off.
Okay, Flint. Technically, you're up now, and we're gonna exit you out of combat initiative after Flint's done.
Okay.
So I'm letting him do his thing first before everyone else, but then we're technically out of combat for now.
Okay.
After Flint's turn.
Mhm.
So Flint, what are you doing? You just got back up on the ground. You're watching Iski try to tear his head off with a quarterstaff while Raven was holding the rapier. Now the body's slumped to the floor, blood pooling.
Is the head off?
Back to normal? No, it's
Nope.
kind of like sideways,
Angling.
flapping open.
Allow me. I will axe his head off.
Get the
Without
head.
an issue, you bring the axe down through the spine, through the remaining tissue, and it is separated from the body.
Alright. I'm going back into the other room, getting my bow, and looking around to see whatever is left, whatever is still in that room.
Okay, looking in the room, you see the corpses of the goblins that were in there, the corpses of the 10 proper soldiers in there, the tapestry on the wall, the doors across the way.
Did the guy who was incinerated, is his ash still in there, or whatever may have been left?
Looking in that location, you don't see it, but the floor is wet, so you don't know if it was washed away or
Okay.
if it was collected.
I was curious as to if he ended up in the swirl of bodies that got sucked into that
Roll an
blackness.
investigation to see if you can find any sign of ash mixed in with the water,
I think that's a 13, but let me double check.
figuring out where it might be.
Still battle music.
It's not supposed to be.
Yeah, 13.
No, it's Black Vortex. This is somber music. It's also in the battle playlist. It's kind of both.
$13.
All right, 13. With that, you can't tell.
Yeah.
You have no
Okay.
idea where it might have washed to. You're searching around, but the floor got cleaned up, so you don't know if the ash remained afterwards and was just pushed away by water, or if it disappeared with the other bodies disappearing.
Gotcha. Okay. That's what I was doing.
All right. What's everyone else doing right now? Flint cut the head off. Raven
All right,
looks down at the head, looks over at Iski, looks at the head.
I look over towards.
Picks up the head, opens the bag that you've got next to you, Iski, and just throws it in there.
The bag of holding. All
Well
right.
done.
I first I go over and give Flint a quick slap in the butt and heal. Just be like, see you, blesses you, like a good game, but say you blesses you in the butt. And you get 16 hit points back.
Not bad.
Yeah, I rolled an 8 on my die 8, so.
Cool.
So, yeah, good game. And then I say, all right, so we need to put this asshole in a robe, then we burn him, and then we take the rest of these, the other like non-10 guards, the other guards are still
How many?
here.
They're not
Their
there.
bodies are there. They're gone.
Ooh, their bodies
Tem-
are gone. They all got drawn into the darkness with. They all got drawn into shadow with him when he.
Wait,
stepped
even the-
foot.
Including
Even
the
the
goblins.
Not
The
the,
goblin
goblins,
bodies are there.
but no human bodies are left.
Human
The
or
Tem-
dragonborn.
Yeah, it's goblin bodies and Tem proper soldiers. Tem.
Yeah,
military.
Tem proper. Yeah, we're gonna take the Tem proper soldiers out. We're gonna drag them.
Wait. How many pieces do we have of the Thingain armor? Wait, they dropped all their armor when they went shadowy.
No,
Is any of that
Shadow
still
went
around?
They were wearing Tem armor.
Oh, they were wearing Tem armor?
No, they were wearing thin gain. I can't remember. I can't keep all these
I know.
characters straight.
No, they
Those
were
guys
Tem
just had armor on, no
Yeah.
tabards.
Oh, okay.